Well, how y'all doing tonight? I was gonna say day, but I guess it ain't. It's almost 8:30 p.m. here in Little Rock, Arkansas, and pardon me, it's official. I've come down with something. I've been trying to fight it off, but it ain't happening. So I don't know if I mentioned this in another video, but they finally come in and fix my HVAC unit. I don't know if y'all can see. Oh no, he wiped that off. Oh no, it's up there. The whole wall is covered with it. It looks like lint, not dust. And they took the bottom vent out of there. Was able to get in there, and they took enough lint out of there. It looked like somebody had been cleaning out their clothes dry and throwing it in there. And he replaced all my tapes that it had all come loose. Ooh, anyway, yeah, no, I don't feel like cooking. And I don't even like being on my back trying to rest. This looks good. Ooh, I got a man down. I have to get that up. Looking for something easy for me to heat up. Yeah. And I ain't been able to get warm. So I had a feeling. I got my oven going. I'm going to stand over here in front of the oven for a little bit. I can't seem to get warm. One of the channels I follow, Doc Inc., part of me was saying that he swears by an electric blanket. I'm just going to have to get me one of them. Because when this happens, I mean, I can go 2-3 days and I just cannot get warm. And I think one of them electric blankets would be nice. So those will be good. Get me out of hot pepper. Stuff like that. I hate breaking into my canned goods. But it is what it is. I'm finally starting to warm up. Well, I live less than 3 miles from the Arkansas River. And so when it rains well, it's rained almost every day this month that it wasn't snowing. And it gets damp, it takes forever for it to dry out. And yeah, at my age, yeah, that can get to you after a while. But I can't seem to go out of here without, I have to go up to Kroger's and get a money order when I pay my rent. And I can't seem to go there without coming back with something, some kind of cold or something. And I just hate laying around. And I think that drags it out for me. I had broke down, and it did take a breaking down to open up a can of them Vienna sausages because I'm cutting into my supplies here. And I don't know why. It says they're barbecue flavored. It's either me or they ain't got a bit of barbecue in there because it sure don't taste barbecue to me. So anyway, I'll heat me up that can of beans and get me some protein in me. Stuff like that. Another channel I follow, Prepper Dale, he was having trouble with his stomach and went to the doctor, and his doctor told him apparently he had been fighting off a pneumonia. So, which, it makes sense. There's often a connection between the intestines and the stomach and stuff like that when you get a cold. You inhale a lot of that stuff and you breathe it in. I guess that's the point of the mask, but I can't see where that do any good, having to wear a mask. Not much anyway, that's for sure. And you swallow it, so it gets into your intestines and in there it incubates. Or it harbors in your lungs or in your sinuses. That's where you get all them upper respiratory infections and sinus infections and stuff. And so, but yeah, when I lay around and it irritates me because I can't get up and do the things, and I'll lay there thinking about all the things I want to do and need to do, and when I get up and walk around, I ain't got no energy. Yeah, I know my body is fighting something off. So my son says I should get me some checks and just drop him a check in the mail slot there at the office so I don't have to go up to Kroger's, because the rest of my groceries I get from a Walmart app, which they have gotten better actually. And now I heard that places like Uber and stuff like that are going to be starting a surge surcharge for anything over like 2 miles, and it's going to be like 55 cents a mile on top of everything. And I believe that, so I'm glad I'm locked into the price I am with the Walmart app, because I have a feeling that at the end of the year, because of the gas prices are going up so much, pardon me, that it's going to cost more to have groceries delivered. But they have gotten better on a lot of their stuff being delivered, and more of a variety of what people want. But they're still bad about their bread. I will still get bread that is like going to expire 2 days after I get it, or the next day, from their bakery. And yeah, that upsets me a lot. It really does. And I've started letting them substitute some things. Before, there was no substitution, and I wouldn't even get eggs. Go figure, I wouldn't get milk. How can they not have eggs and milk? You got to wonder about that. But I guess things ain't going to get any better. I do have some powdered milk if I have to break into it. I like evaporated milk. Now, I was raised on that. Watered down evaporated milk. And my uncle raised hunting dogs. And he had trophies from one end of his house to the other. And he even raised rabbits to train them. And I used to go out in the woods with him, and he'd put a shock collar on one of them and run them and train them and all over my aunt's property and stuff. And he made good money. There was times he made $500 off a blue tick hound. And he said, he told me this, and I don't understand why he ever felt the need to tell me this, but he said if you have a dog that has a litter of pups and the mother dies, you can raise anything on canned milk and Karo syrup. He said he had it happen to him, and he was able to raise the pups on canned milk and Karo syrup, corn syrup. Years ago, when you bought Karo, you were buying corn syrup. Now, and then they had real sugar and everything. And now everything's corn syrup. Before that, they grew a lot of apples, and a lot of things were sweetened with apple juice, believe it or not. So when they switched over to corn syrup, a lot of orchards went under. Big time. But it affects the flavor of things like ketchup. No, ketchup is not what it was when I was a kid. No. And now in Canada, even at the McDonald's, when you get a pack of ketchup, their ketchup is sweeter. And it doesn't have that sugar substitute flavor to it. That was one of the first things I noticed when I moved to Canada, was that the ketchup is different. The Worcestershire sauce is different too. A lot of their products over there are made the traditional way because the population was mainly English at one point. And they still ain't changed it. They want it to stay that way. So, but ketchup to me today just don't taste like it did when I was a kid. And, starting to lose my voice a little bit. I noticed it was raspy the other day. It's from all that coughing. I'm congested. So I'm going to be breaking out the herbal tea here before long. And already I'm craving vitamin C, so I got some V8 juice and try to eat me something light. And it just, like I said, it just drives me crazy. I will sit here and lay here, and I'm thinking about all the things I want to do and need to do, but when I get up to do it, I have no energy. I guess I shouldn't fight it, but a situation like that just ain't easy for me. Anyway, I'm sure hoping it dries up here before long. There's not supposed to be any rain tomorrow or anything. So, It makes for a very humid summer here, too, in Arkansas. They have very humid summers. But now, you had humid summers, too, in, I lived in Lake Charles, Louisiana. You had humid summers there, too. But in the evening, there was no cool of the evening. Unless there was a storm coming, there was absolutely no cool of the evening. There was no cool breeze blowing. But the magnolia trees sure were beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to eat me a little something and try to find something to occupy my mind, I guess, on YouTube. And who knows, maybe I'll hear from my son before it's over with tonight. He works at night. When he gets a break, he'll text me once in a while. Well, I hope you all having a good day and that the weather's good where you are. I understood that, I think it was yesterday, Alabama was supposed to be getting a storm. So anyway, stay toasty. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.